My name is Destin Talbert. I went to North Dakota State University, played cornerback and nickel, and I'm 6 foot, 5'11" and a half, 4/8, and 189 pounds. For the first question, what goals did I set and or accomplish in my final collegiate season? Obviously, there were big things such as getting to the national championship, being a captain of a team that got to that level, something that I was very proud of. But I say the main goal that I set for myself, as well as achieved, I feel like is really maintaining what I had built through my 2021 season, as far as confidence and just making plays. I mean, through my younger years, I was out there and obviously earned the right to be out there making tackles and stuff. But just being confident, letting that confidence, show out through my energy, my style of play, making big hits, making interceptions. I feel like that's something that I set as a goal to really continue to keep building on, and that I fulfilled in my last season. Next question was, what would your coaches and teammates say about the type of player that I am? I would say that most of them would call me a quieter guy, especially coming into NDSU. Somebody that really transitioned into my later years, being more of a leader, still through example more than anything, but that showed his confidence. I mean, something that kind of ties in with that first answer, that whose confidence really started showing out more and led to me making more plays and helping the team out more. So I think that most people would describe me as somebody who kept their head down, kept working, and became a leader through that type of service. Next question would be, when I'm studying film, what are the things I focus on to improve my game? I guess that can go both ways. I mean, first off, studying film, I had to study myself first. So watching past games, watching practice, I see the way I'm moving, certain things I want to do better technique-wise or just fundamentally. Obviously making sure that I'm memorizing the game plan for whatever team that is. Besides that, when studying the other team, other receivers, I mean, there's a lot of different things that go with it. You try to memorize what route concepts they're running, specific receivers that they're using in that route concept, places that they're putting those receivers, what the receiver's attitude is. I mean, some receivers want to block more physically, some don't really want to do that as much. You can take it to them more. Sometimes you can count steps. I mean, certain guys are just super intentional about maybe on their third step having a break or whatever, counting outside steps. So yeah, there's a lot of different things to go into, as well as the game with the quarterback. I mean, I know you're on the outside, you're not, staring the quarterback in the eyes like a linebacker or a safety. But whether the quarterback gives signals to his receivers, you can check their routes. Quarterback might be, telling you where he's gonna throw the ball immediately. Doesn't like look off safeties. Memorizing his 3-step versus his 5-step look. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into film study, but those are some examples of things. What separates me from the other pro prospects at my position? I say it's my mixture of athleticism as well as intelligence. I mean, as I just kind of touched on my film study, I think I have a good understanding of defenses, coverages, blitzes, the way I should approach man, zone, really any situation on defense, as well as special teams. Along with putting up good numbers on my pro day, I think I showed my athleticism, something that most prospects won't have to offer. I'd say I'm in a very high percentile as far as athleticism, whether it's bench for a guy my size. I mean, I'm sure a lot of scouts that were at our pro day didn't expect me to hit 20 reps on bench, 40 inches on the vert, where I think I still could have done more. I expected to do more, whether that's like 41, 42, 43 inches, 4'4", 40 speed. I mean, all my numbers at pro day, I think, exemplified that I'm an athletic guy, but also a guy that can use his brain out there, somebody who really understands things quickly and is willing to be taught and coached. So I think that's something that sets me apart from the other prospects in my position. Next question is, what is your off-season plan to train and prepare for professional opportunities? My plan right now, the way I've been going about things, and I'm gonna keep going about things, is I've been training with Sanford up here in Fargo, mostly with Randy Martin and Brett over there at Sanford. They got me right for a pro day. I'm gonna keep training with them and keep getting in there every morning. Still waking up, training with them, keeping that same schedule. I mean, really just preparing myself to be a professional and acting as if I'm already a professional before I sign the contract. Just staying in shape, staying athletic, stay on time with that. Next question: what kind of strengths and abilities will you bring to a team that will stand out both on and off the field? I mean, I feel like I kind of touched on both-ish. I mean, like I said, I bring athleticism, confidence, and intelligence to the game on the field. As far as off the field, kind of like I just touched on, professionalism. I'm somebody who, I mean, is really 100% into this. This is the life I'm choosing to live. Same reason I came to North Dakota State to play football. I mean, come up here and focus on football in school. Now, prepared to focus on football, full-time job, and be the best I can be at that. Engage in all the off the field stuff that I'm able to do, whether that's volunteering or whatever the team has to offer. I feel like, you know, I have the ability and the strength to do all those things, and I'm very much prepared to do so. So I feel like that selfless mentality toward, you know, staying on my craft all the time, studying film, but also, you know, not only just thinking about myself as far as a corner and expecting to get in and be the guy, but being able to go out there and play special teams and do something that I've done my whole career in college, whether with that special teams type of thing. I think that's something that I'll bring to a team. And lastly, my final pitch to NFL teams and other pro leagues. I mean, I feel like all of this has been my pitch. I feel like, I mean, you should note my name down as somebody to remember. I'm hoping the scouts that came to our pro day note my name down and go back to their cities and really spread the word that I'm somebody that you'd be looking at. Feel like maybe my name didn't carry the weight coming out of North Dakota State that, you know, I expected it to from the level of play that I felt I had. I mean, and, you know, what I felt was shutting down receivers, making plays, making interceptions, 4 interceptions in my last couple of years, the amount of PBUs, forced fumbles, big hits that I had. And now I've had the pro day to show, you know, that I'm an athletic guy. It's not just that those things happen by coincidence. I think NFL teams, all pro leagues should really, you know, mark my name down as somebody to remember who can really change the outlook of your team and bring a strong, confident mentality to your team.